How Ajia Najatu lost her husband and nearly passed on from being poisoned because of her activism, says Yusuf. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. A public policy expert, Professor Usman Yusuf, has disclosed some of the personal tragedies that Ajia Najatu has suffered in Nigeria as a result of her activism. Professor Usman Yusuf disclosed that APC should not have messed up with Ajia Najatu. Professor Usman Yusuf explained that Ajia Najatu lost her husband as a result of her role as an activist. He further revealed that Ajia Najatu nearly lost her own life after she was poisoned. Professor Usman Yusuf stated that when Ajia Najatu talks, she normally talks from her heart, and that was why she asked Bola Tinubu what he has to offer the North. Professor Usman Yusuf commended Ajia Najatu for asking Bola Tinubu what he has to offer the North. He blasted Northern APC governors who has been campaigning for Bola Tinubu for failing to inquire from him what he has for the North before they started selling him to Nigerians. Now let's take some of the comments that followed this. The first commenter here said, asked Bat what he has for Nigeria and not what he has for the North. Is he campaigning to rule the North or Nigeria? Does not have a different economy from Nigeria? Even though I'm not a fan of Bat, but on that question, his answer is okay. Another person said, she asked Tinubu to tell her what he has for the North, apart from the one he presented to the Northern Elders Forum, and she almost passed on of poison. Was it Tinubu that gave her the poison? Another person said, I'm sorry for Nigeria. See how we are abusing Naja, who was my president, Nance, in ABU in the good old days, just because a young prof is making a comment on her. I'm a Northerner. My state gave the third largest votes to him, and he has not done anything to us. My point is that Naja should have asked Baba Bat, what has he got to offer Nigerians if he wins? The North versus South, Muslim versus Christian, Yoruba versus others will not take us anywhere. In fact, my main worry is the grammatical errors that our younger ones tend to dish out nowadays. Another person said, selfishness of the highest order from Ajia Najatu. That is tribalism. She should have asked Bat what he has for Nigerians and North. Asking Bat about the northern part of Nigeria only is not it. Another said, I don't think you'll be able to repeat that after the election. Another person said, Prof, you have made no point. She is not in a position to ask what Tinubu would do to the North. Those that are bigger than her, with real boots at the grassroots, might have discussed with Tinubu. She just wants to cut corners, which is not possible. Tinubu is not Atiku. Another said, Prof, how do you know the governors have not asked Tinubu of their interest? And this Ajia being overrated to the sky. When did she start her activism and politics? She looks like a woman who wants so much. Another person said, any woman or man can lose each other at any time because she said the truth. And you want to tarnish her image. Oga, your wife would suffer the same. Another said, can you imagine this, your comments? Did the prof in any way insult the woman? Another person said, I love her courage. Do not have suffered a lot. Another person said, you have just earned my utmost respect. Another said, a self-centered, self-imposed activism. It was not Tinubu that killed her husband nor poisoned her. The death of her husband had negatively affected her intellect, and it was wrong of her to have taken it upon Tinubu. Is what Tinubu have the country that is utmost important, not what Tinubu has for the particular region of Nigeria, the North. Okay, so these are some of the comments that trailed what Yusuf has said, and of course he has also been granting interviews, and this is one man who is a public policy expert. His name is Professor Usman Yusuf. He's not been quiet at all. He talks about the Northern Elders Forum. He talks about the plans. He talks about the ills in the up north. He talks about how Despite the fact that the presidency or the presidencies from the northern part of Nigeria, they have not enjoyed anything at all. In fact, they've suffered the most with the insurgents hitting, them so hard in the core north and the north central as well. And one thing that we should always consider is the fact that, yes, she asks what Tinubu has for the north. And if you remember the response, if you've been following the story, her response was that Tinubu said, nothing. And she was like, why? How nothing? What's your blueprint? Do you have a blueprint? And he said he doesn't have a blueprint, that even if he has and he shares it, his own life might be in danger, to put it mildly. And so she said, okay, can she? So he now offered to say, bring whatever you have that you think are the things you guys need in the north. Let me add it to it. Now, as a leader, whenever you're putting yourself out there for any position, no matter how, even if it's the SUG president or whatever, you should have a blueprint, no matter how sketchy it might look like. And it will make more sense, because you cannot see everything, you cannot see everywhere. You need more people who will tell you and add more to it, because no man is an island. And we've gone past the period in Nigeria where we just want to have the emperor kind of rulership. We want a rulership that will listen to what is going on. In as much as the president cannot be on every street in Lagos or Abuja or Maiduguri or Kano, true representation is very important. Not being surrounded by sycophants who will just come and tell you something that you want to listen to or you want to hear, at the detriment of the cries of Nigerians. For example, the Kano State governor a few hours ago has come out to tell the president to please postpone or cancel his trip to Kano State, his state, because of the issue of protests that might likely come up, because Kano people are angry. Kano is a commercial nerve of the northern part of Nigeria, just like Lagos is in the southwest, and that the new Naira design issues are on ground. People are not able to get the new Naira notes. The banks are not very populated over there, and there's a commercial nerve. Commercial activity takes place every second, so that he has had meetings with the State House of Rep members, from House of Representative members, from business community, and from local government chairmen, and they decided that in order to avert anything evil happening or chaos happening, the president should please cancel his trip that he was supposed to have made tomorrow, 30th and 31st of January 2023. So these are part of the things that leaders should learn to listen. Until we get to that position, they're trying to protect the president, which is fine. But till we get to the position where everything on the criteria of much religion to make everybody's pain our pain. Thank you very much for watching. What is happening? Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. What's your opinion about Najatu Mohammed, who has been firing at all cylinders to talk about how displeased she is with APC, whom she's been faithful to for many years? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. To our new subscribers, thank you so much for joining us. And to our existing subscribers, thank you for always coming back. We hope you stay. See you in the next news. Bye for now.